Hey, it's him, and it's me. We're back at the Park Lake, 24 hours. Welcome to this week's vlog. It's the first time you've come across my channel and you like these type of videos and you want to see more of them, then it may be worth you hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon, you'll never miss another video again. Here he is, the fluffy creature. We're back at the Park Lake to continue our winter series. He's uffing and woofing, look. He's having a little bit of a fucking uff and uff and uffing. Barra's pushed the barra around from the car park. Not far this swim, this trip. We decided to come on the back of the wind. That wind has got a bit of a chill to it. So, this is the swim, look. We've only got 24 hours for this trip. So we're going to try and nick a bite. Not a lot's been happening. If you remember last time I was down, I went up the other end and we... Look, don't see that very often, do you? He's out. Just look at him, look. Little monster, isn't he? He's raring to go. That wind, feel that wind, even though it's about 10 degrees today, which is warm for winter. I can feel it on the back of my head, being a bald badger sod. I can feel it's a little bit cold, so we had a quick walk down the other end before we wheeled the barrow around. And it is cold, that wind. Even though it's warm today, it is cold. So we've come on the back of it. I like to. If you've got a cold wind, always come on the back of it in the winter. Looking good. There's only one other guy on who's also gone on the back of it. He's over the corner over there. But it's looking promising. Don't know what's been out over the weekend. Couldn't tell you. Don't know. I haven't really spoke to anyone. But it's looking promising on the back of here. Water temperature, be interesting to see if it's still as warm as it was last trip, around about the 9-10 degrees. It's been quite mild. I think we might have a bit of rain tonight, but it's going to stay like this, cloudy. It's going to stay cloudy for me stay, for our stay. Look at him, look. On guard duty, looking for a rat or something. Bless him, eh? Bless his little cottons. He's, I don't know what he's saying. What's he saying? Look, he was having a look over there somewhere. He's just having a little surveying of his domain, I think. Bless him. But yeah, so we're going to stick 3 singers out. We've got, I'm going to, not sort of know where I'm going to stick them. Usual sort of spots that I've caught from before, many winters ago when I had a ticket before. Single pink and white ones, I think, maybe. Don't know, we'll see. Maybe all 3 whites, not too sure. So that's where we're at. I'm going to unload the barra, get him sorted out, get the rods out, and then we'll catch up and see what Mrs. B has got for dinner tonight. Surprise, surprise, I think. No, I know what it is. It's it's one of her world famous korma curries with naan bread. So I'm looking forward to that tonight. After all the setting up and sorting out and getting the rods out and getting everything all ready and steady, then we'll be ready for me curry tonight, him and me. Right, let's get him in sorted out in the bivvy, and I'll get back to you. Right, welcome back. Managed to get the rods out. Minimum disturbance. I mean, 2 of the rods went out. First cast. The 2 furthest rods only took one chuck out there, so I'm happy with that. Normal service has resumed. The bivvy's up and he's in there, tucked away. Can't see him as usual. Got a cup of tea on the go. Gotta get a cup of tea on the go. As soon as you get all sorted, get the rods out, kettle's got to go on, innit? That's what us carpers do, drink tea, don't we? So yeah, so I've got one out by the island there. About 3/4 away across, there's a little sort of, not clay, silt, sort of hard silt bowl there, a little bit deep in the surrounding area. So that went out, it took about 2 or 3 casts. Got one off the island out there, about 120 yards I suppose. That's got a single white, fluoro white, on the hinge stiffies, which I'm using hinge stiffies on all 3. Left hand rod is about 80 yards out there, another little bowl went down with a nice hard thump. So, and those last 2 were both single casts, so, and they both went down perfect. So I'm happy with that. It's looking promising. Water temperature is 9.2 degrees, which isn't cold, but it isn't warm. Anything below 10 is winter to me. So we're in winter mode with the water temperature, and you know, still catch fish in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 even I've caught fishing. Remember last year at Sandhurst, I think we caught them in 5, 5.4, something like that. I think it actually froze one night, and we actually had a fish from underneath the ice, didn't we? if you remember, one of my last trips. So we're all sorted. We're all, let's have a little, give you a little tour. There we go, look, a little tour. Tempest, still loving it, by the way. And the old tri-porter, the old new barra, still liking that, although I keep stacking it because it's a three tyre, which is called tri-porter, obviously, isn't it? God, I'm such an idiot sometimes. I keep on stacking it. If it goes up a hill like that, I'm letting it go and it just stacks. So I'm surprised I haven't broke my rods yet. So I've got to get used to it a bit. Oh, look at that. Big old arse helicopter up there. So if you can hear this, good luck. It's yeah, that old helicopter's making a noise. But yeah, I keep on, if there's a bit of an incline on the bank, I've stacked it a couple of times, not realising, used to be one wheel barrow, I just put it down, lean it up against something, that's all the weight's shifting on one side and it's stacking. I think that's one of the reasons why I stopped using those porter type barrows years ago. I've got one of them low riders, so yeah, I'm back in world of pain with that one, but I'm liking it. Yeah, it's so much easier to push, especially on a decent sort of, where this is, you've got concrete going most of it, 3/4 of it, it's easier to push it. I haven't seen any fish yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if one pokes his head up just before dark or hear one crash on dark. So on the back of it, I can feel that wind, cold wind, so we've decided to come on the back of it. And I'm happy where my rods are, I'm happy fishing singles, no bait because you've only got a short amount of time. There's no point feeding them up or putting bait out, giving them more choices than your hook bait. You're just doing yourself a disservice, unless of course you're fishing a lake where it's got loads of fishing. You've got to put a bit of bait in. Like if I was on Sandhurst now, I'd probably put 5 or 6 spots around each hook bait because there's a lot more fish in there and they feed a lot better in the winter time. So yeah, I'm going to drink my tea because that's brewed now. Sit, watch, get me dinner on later because we've got probably a couple of hours before dark and see what happens. See if we can nick one on a quick overnighter. What is a quick overnighter? It's the same, isn't it? Same amount of time. It's not quick, is it? God, I don't know. So yeah, so I'm going to chill out, watch, see if I can see where any fish are, any shows, any liners, anything like that, and hopefully we're you never know. You've got to be in it to win it. You never know when you're going to get a bite. It really does only take one bite. Right, see you soon. Well, welcome back. I thought I'd just give you a little update. Just sitting down on my box, enjoying a cup of tea, looking out into the area, into no man's land out there, in between the island and the other island, and I see one come up, and it wasn't a little head and shoulder, it was a proper boom, boom, boom. Then about 10 yards past it, boom, 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 same fish come up, really active, really surprised me. So I'm really, I'm buzzing now because I'm in the right area. It's about 40 yards past my furthest out rod, but on the back of the wind. So it looks like I've made the right choice. You know, it really sort of surprised me. I was sitting there drinking my tea and it, boom, 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 twice come out. So we're in with a chance, I think. I think we're in the right area. All those fish, or, I mean, normally in the winter time, if you see one, there's normally a few others around there. They've sort of, that's where they're staying at that particular time. You know, that's where the shoal is. They seem to get shoaled up a lot more in the winter. You can have some real good sessions if you find them. Even though it's about 40, 50 yards past where I'm fishing, I feel confident. Water temperature's still 9.2, so that hasn't dropped for about half an hour before dark. Just sitting there thinking about, shall I get the dinner on in a minute? Give Mrs. Get Mrs. B's curry out, because I'm feeling a bit Hank Marvin at the moment. Of course, he'd be out then, wouldn't he? He'd be sniffing around as usual. As soon as that gets on, I tell you, it's like as soon as he hears that zip of the cooker, like that, little nose comes up. The rest of the time, you don't know if he's there or not. He's not bloody stupid. As soon as a little zip or or the cooler box opens, boom, he's like alert. Oh, food. He's not bloody stupid, that dog, is he? Eh? But yeah, we're But yeah, it's yeah, I think I'm in the right place. Hopefully I might see a couple more, or even get one in the net. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Especially it's getting colder though. I can feel it getting colder. I wouldn't like to be up that end on that wind, that's for certain. It'd be bloody freezing up there, especially tonight. Even though it's mild, that wind's got a bit of a chill to it. It's not nice at all. And after seeing that fish come out twice, it wasn't a massive one. I couldn't really tell how big it was. It's about 150 yards away. So, but yeah, it's a good sign. It's a good sign anyway. Even though we're only at a short amount of time, to see one, especially in the winter, is a bloody good sign. It means they're active. It means you've got a chance of getting a bite, that's for certain. Right, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to keep watching for the last half an hour for dark. Then the old Mrs. B's special curry's going on. I'm going to snuggle up to him and we're going to watch and wait and see if anything happens. Well, I'll give you a little update. It's 11:15 at night. He's fast though in there. Look at him, look. Absolutely zonko monko. Look at him. He's zonko. It must be warm. Well, it's quite mild. That's why he's on top of the bag. That wind has proper been hacking down the other end of the lake, and we're right on the back of it here. About 10 minutes ago, I heard a badoof out there. Got to be somewhere out near one of the rods. And about 10 minutes before then, I had a little liner on my furthest rod that's out. I had a little bleep, normally means they're about. Especially after hearing that one as well. Well, I heard that one after I got the liner. So it was, yeah, it's looking encouraging. Especially hearing that, it sounded like a pig. It sounded like someone dropped something from an airplane. It was just, well, you know what it's like. You're sitting there having a cup of tea. What's that? Someone's just dropped something. Someone's fallen out one of the trees on the island. Madness. But I can't get over him, look. Look at him. He's on monko, isn't he? He's normally in the bag tucked away, but he thought he'd sun himself tonight on top of the bag, which means I can't get in the bag because he's on top of it. Little fidgety. But we had a lovely curry earlier on. Lovely, proper Mrs. B's. I picked the wrong one out of the freezer though. Now, she likes the hot stuff. I don't like the hot stuff at all. Don't like that, none of that burning in my mouth. I don't like the old chilli ring in the morning. That's for certain. So I reckon she swapped the lids around. I picked one that said korma on it. No, it weren't korma. It was chilli blow your head off time, wasn't it? So I'm tucking into it, and you know how it takes about 10 seconds before it hits you. I've had about 5 mouthfuls, greedy little pig, ain't I? Oh mate, I drink about half a bottle of milk. But I had to eat because I was starving. But it was nice, but it was just too hot. A couple of naan breads, toasted up on the old toaster. And yeah, proper sort of meal. I'm going to be doing a few like a little series coming up. You might have already started already by the time you see this. A winter series on edges like bait and keeping warm and food I take and all that sort of stuff around the winter. This winter sort of vlog. So have a look for those. They're probably up there. If I've done 1 or 2 already, it'll be in the link up there or up there. I'll put one of them up there for you to have a look at. Just something a little bit new, a bit different. As we're concentrating on winter now, I thought I'd just do my little bait edges and rig edges and things that work for me in the winter. How I keep warm, like with a 3-layer system and yeah, all them sort of bits and pieces like that. You may get something from it. It may help you, or even give you some ideas on how you can adapt it for your own fishing this winter. So that's what's occurring. There's fish about. There's definitely fish about. Yeah, it's looking hopeful. Even on an overnight like I'm doing tonight, there's always a chance, even in the winter. If you get it right, I've come on the back of the wind. That wind's pretty cold blowing up there. I've heard a lump bosh out, and I see one earlier on. and I've had a little liner. You know, all that's missing now is an actual bite. So fingers crossed, he's out getting his paws crossed, and we might hopefully get a tug during the night. Right, I'll probably catch up with you first thing in the morning. Feeling all sorry for myself that I haven't had one. Morning. I'd love to say that we got one to show you, but we haven't. Quiet night last night, it was windy, mild, looked spot on, we see them fish. Another little liner on the right hand rod, but nada, nothing, zilcho. No, very quiet, but everything's packed up more or less. Got last rod on the dance floor, the reel in, that's about it. Look at him, he's raring to go. Barra's all packed up, everything's more or less all done and dusted. Just going to reel in my RAS lot, just going to reel in my last rod, and then we're off to work this morning. No rest for the wicked, eh? But yeah, we've had a good time, nice overnighter, and we learnt a bit more that the fish got on the wind and they were showing over in the bay over there. I haven't been in that bay for a long time because that mild wind started blowing back up this way. It was blowing down that way and we was on the back of it. Then during the night it's changed and it's blown a southwesterly, so we're on the side of it. With hindsight, maybe I should have moved, but it just looked so good out there. It really did look spot on. It looked prime for a bite, especially after seeing those fish out there. So we'll be, well, I don't know where we'll be next week. Might even be Sandhurst, not too sure yet. Could be anywhere. We could be anywhere this winter, that's for certain. So I'm going to continue loading up the barrow. I'm going to reel in the last rod, get him sorted, get in the van, Kentucky Fried Chicken on the way home, and then we shall be off. So don't forget, guys, if you like these type of videos and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. You'll never miss another video again. See you for the next video.